you are treating Jesus exactly the same way Judas did. And before you scroll away thinking, I would never betray Jesus, I used to think the same way. Till I realized that I do it every single week, almost every day. 30 pieces of silver were the price Judas accepted for Jesus, and my price is even cheaper. And I'm going to show you what it is in this video. Hey guys, I'm Lorena Souza. Welcome to my channel. I own a Christian brand called Papery, and this is the first video in a series I'm calling Back to God. This series is not made because I'm a pastor or because I have everything figured out with God. Actually, it's not like that at all. I have come a long way and I have realized that I've been trying so hard to find my way back to Jesus, and it has been so hard to come back to Him. So this channel is not about me teaching you theology or teaching you the rules of certain religion. It's not about that at all. Actually, it's about me sharing with you my journey with Jesus. So maybe you will feel encouraged enough to start your own journey with Him. Or if you have already started, for you to see that we all struggle with Jesus and we all go through storms with Him, and that's okay. You are not alone, and that's okay to struggle in your journey with Jesus. I'm going to be completely honest with you. For the past few years, since I met Jesus back in 2020, my routine, my journey with Jesus has looked like this. I wake up, I grab my phone first thing in the morning. During the day, I scroll through social media for 20, 30 minutes, an hour and a half, and I totally forget that I have a Bible sitting next to me while I scroll through social media. Then I tell myself, no, I will pray later. I will pray later. I'm sure I will pray later. Later turns into nighttime, and nighttime turns into I will start tomorrow. And tomorrow comes and nothing changed. It's not just about my phone. There is also the work that God gave me, that is this brand, Osana Papehi, that I promised to God that I will use this brand to preach the gospel and help more people to meet the Jesus I have come to know. And even knowing that, I still choose to procrastinate. I still choose anything that distracts me from what actually matters. But I want to have something really clear here. It's not that I believe that anything is more important, is worth more than Jesus. I don't believe so. But my daily choices say so. Thinking about all that, thinking about my daily choices, thinking about what I've been doing in my journey with Jesus reminds me of Judas. 30 pieces of silver were the price of a slave back then. It wasn't even a large amount. Judas didn't sell Jesus for a fortune. And even if he did so, it wouldn't be worth it to sell Jesus for it. Judas traded the Son of God for something almost worthless. And this is what haunts me every single day. Because I make the same trade, except that my silver coins are even cheaper. Because I trade Jesus for endless scrolling that gives me absolutely nothing. Just because I want comfort, just because I'm lazy, and just because I have fear of getting started. Judas traded Jesus once, and the history recorded forever. I make that trade almost every single day, and the only one writing it is God. If you are honest enough with yourself right now, you will be able to recognize your silver coin. Maybe it's not even your cell phone. Maybe it's an environment, a relationship, the need for approval. The name changes, but the trade stays the same. But there is something in Judas' story that changed completely everything for me. The night before he was betrayed, Jesus already knew every single little thing that Judas was going to do to him. He knew, he was certain that that man sitting at the table would sell him for silver coins a few hours later. But what does Jesus do? He kneels down, he takes a basin of water, and he washes Judas' feet. Jesus washed the feet of the man he knew would betray him. Not after he found out, before, and he still called him friend. And this, guys, is not just a beautiful scene. It's not just a beautiful part of Judas' story. This is about the gospel. This is the heart of the gospel. Jesus didn't die only for those who stay faithful to him. He died for Judas, and he died for me too, who sometimes choose endless scrolling instead of prayer. And he died for you too, whatever your silver coin might be. But God commended his love toward us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. The cross wasn't made for people who had everything figured out already. The cross was made for those who trade Jesus for cheaper silver coins and yet are so still deeply loved by God. There's a verse Jesus says that I love. It says like this: Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him and he with me. This is Revelation 3, verse 20. He doesn't force the door to open. He doesn't yell at you for you to open the door. No, he knocks the door. He asks you if he can get in. Because Jesus is gentle. Jesus is kind. Even after we have been like Judas to him. Even after we trade him for screens, for fear, for laziness. The question isn't whether you have betrayed Jesus in some way. You have. I have. We all have. The question is, will you open the door for Jesus, or will you let him waiting for one more day? Because at the moment we open the door, he doesn't come in just for a visit. He comes in to rebuild, room by room, habit by habit, day by day. And sometimes I'm scared of that change. And that's okay if you are scared too. And that's exactly what Back to God is about. Every single week, I will have a different video here on my channel covering a different topic. My intention with this series of videos I will make is to grab your hand and show you that there is a Lord right behind the door, waiting for you to come back to Him, waiting for you to open the door for Him so He can come in and change everything. And over on Instagram, Osana Papehi, I'll leave the link in the description below. You can see in a more personal way all the things that doesn't fit in a 10-minute video during my journey with Jesus. This journey isn't for people who already have everything figured out with God. It's for people like me who have betrayed Jesus more times than they would like to admit. People who are tired of making promises only to break them. People who want to come back to Jesus but don't know where to start. If that's you, I want you to feel really welcome here and know that you're not alone. And most importantly, Jesus is standing at the door waiting for you. And he's not angry at you, not disappointed in you either. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And follow me on Instagram so we can stay more connected in a friendly way. Kisses and may God bless you, sis. Bye.